Welcome back to another episode of Metal Myths. I'm your host, Dusty Comstock, joined once again by my esteemed friend and colleague, L.H. Kernson. Today we'll be discussing a very exciting topic, the parking lot insanity that precedes the Arena Rock Show, the camaraderie, the communal celebrations, the congregating and chaos that fans expect when hanging out in that most sacred of rock spaces. But first, LH, the last time we got together to discuss the then impending release of Ghost's latest album, Skeletour, and the accompanying Midnight Mania, would you tell us how that went?
Very well, I'd say. Skeletour actually premiered at #1 on the Billboard 200. The first time that a Swedish act had done that since 1993. Ace of Base is the sign.
Oh.
And yeah, I actually got to go to one of these midnight events. What I got to see was nothing short of revelry and excitement. It was really something.
3, 2, 1, Skeletor!
Ghost fans will once again have the chance to come together, but not at midnight and not inside a record store.
Yeah, that's right. I'm sure a lot of us have been watching the GTV Ghoulbangers Ball videos of the European tour. You get to see not just some behind-the-scenes stuff of the tour, but also you get to see outside of these arenas with the fans lining up. And you know, that had me thinking about the concept of the arena. I feel like when you hear arena, just the word feels big. You know, the spaces are big, the parking lots are big, and what it means for a band is big. The classic idea of a gladiator going into an arena, life and death situation. The sports championships are an arena. People work their whole life for it.
It's a place of arrival.
And what's cool about this tour, I feel like, is that like the fans are also, in a weird way, the center of it outside the arena. Show up outside and you make it what you want to, and then you go inside and you're presented, you know, this like offering. It's like a Mayan temple and the sacrifice at the top, you know, and
yes.
Ghost, I feel like, is coming out with the beating, bleeding heart.
Oh.
And you know, the fans are covered in it. Mm-hmm. You know, you think about the aurora of arena.
Yes, it's very communal.
Yeah, it's spiritual. It's, you know, I think that in some ways the parking lot experience it shows is kind of in tandem with the American and sometimes Canadian concept of tailgating.
Oh, yeah. So essentially, Ghost is reviving the parking lot culture of the rock concert experience.
In some ways, I feel like you can't talk about this whole concept that this whole show is about without the greatest rock film of all time, Heavy Metal Parking Lot. Jeff Krulick's iconic, inimitable documentary. You know, it's only 17 minutes long. That takes place in Baltimore, and it's outside of a Judas Priest concert where Dokken is opening, and you just get a glimpse into the fan base and the excitement.
If you squint, you can vaguely see a younger Dusty Comstock in very questionable attire.
The Skeletour in America, where do you think it starts?
Philly?
Close. Right down the road, the same location that Heavy Metal Parking Lot took place in, Baltimore, Maryland.
Baltimore.
For me, there's something that really, I'm hoping that fans are aware of this legacy that they can be a part of, and that they, you know, take to the, not the streets, but take to the lots.
For younger fans who've never been to such an arena show or had the privilege of partying in the parking lot, we really must emphasize the value of this sacred ritual. This rite of passage, inextricably linked to the history of the Summer Arena Tour.
Ghost being this band that just comes off having Skeletour be a #1 album, and then they go into the Skeletour, that's a big thing.
The entire circus of all.
It's almost like the old traveling theater troupe going from town to town.
It's got a kind of carnival-esque quality to it. It becomes less of a concert, which lasts a few hours, and more of an entire afternoon celebration. You heard it here, Metal Myths fans. The US Skeletour is going to be the place to party this summer. So show up early, in costume, hang out with fellow Ghost fans, and get your taste of rock and roll history. See you there. Thanks for having me. Oh, please. I didn't expect that little dig at Philadelphia, but okay. I'll let you have it. Sorry about that. Sometimes you can't control what I say. Yeah, you're just a diehard Baltimore.